Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is June 22nd, 2022 and I have several updates for you regarding Barcelona's summer transfer market and also some of the initiatives that the club are launching in order to prevent the fiasco that we saw during the Europa League. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, my name is Mo and I created this channel so it can be a one-stop shop for all Barcelona fans where they can come here and get the latest news regarding FC Barcelona. Whether it be transfer rumors, injury updates, post-match analysis or anything else, you will find it here. So I invite all of you to please subscribe to my channel so you can stay current on all the latest news regarding our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Now we'll begin with the news that Leeds United have told all the clubs interested in Raphinha that they will not accept anything below 60 million euros for the 25-year-old Brazilian player. Now, as I've reported many times before, Barcelona are interested in signing Raphinha to replace Dembele on the right wing. However, Leeds United have been asking for 70 million euro transfer fee and Barcelona are only willing to pay 40 million euros. Well, there were initial reports over the weekend that Leeds United had agreed to come down to the price from 70 million down to 55 million euros, and Barcelona were counting on Raphinha's agent Deco to try to bring that number even lower. Well, now Leeds United have told all the clubs interested in Raphinha that they will not accept anything below 60 million euros. So with this news, it seems that the Raphinha operation will not happen and we will not see the 25-year-old Brazilian player at the Camp Nou. Now, speaking about the right wing position, as I reported on earlier this week, Xavi has asked Barcelona to make one last effort to try to renew Ousmane Dembele. Well, now it's being reported that the club has reached out to the player in order to renew his contract. Well, it seems that during this conversation, Dembele informed the club that he did want to renew with Barcelona, but however, all the negotiations were up to his agent, Moussa Sissoko. And Moussa Sissoko's current stand is that Barcelona's current offer is not enough for Dembele to renew his contract or even to consider renewing his contract. So it seems that the only way that Dembele will agree to renew with Barcelona is if Barcelona up their offer, or if all of the other offers that Dembele currently has on the table from other clubs fall through, leaving Barcelona as his last option. Well, I personally don't understand why Barcelona are trying to make an effort to renew Dembele. They made several efforts back in January and made him several offers and he ignored every single one of them despite telling the media that he wanted to renew with the club. And then Xavi asked the club to make another effort to try to renew him, and Barcelona once again at the end of the previous season made several efforts to renew Dembele and made him several offers, each one better than the previous one, and Dembele ignored all of those offers despite once again telling the media that he wanted to stay at the club. So I believe if Dembele really wants to stay in Barcelona like he's been saying over and over again, I believe that he's the one who should be making an effort to try to stay, and he's the one who should be trying to meet the club in the middle to reach a better deal instead of constantly ignoring Barcelona's offer despite telling them that he wants to renew with them. Now on to the news that Ansu Fati, despite being on vacation, is training very hard in trying to get ready for the upcoming season. As I've reported on previously, Ansu Fati suffered an injury in his left hamstring in the second half of the previous season. Now, despite Barcelona's doctors recommending surgery, Ansu Fati refused to go under the knife and instead opted out for a conservative treatment. Well, it seems that Ansu Fati is continuing that treatment despite being on vacation because he wants to be 100% physically ready for the next season. Now we will end today's video with the news that Barcelona are launching several initiatives in order to prevent the fiasco that happened during the Europa League. Now, as you might remember, during the second leg of the quarterfinals of the Europa League, we saw Eintracht Frankfurt go to the Camp Nou in order to play an away game. Well, Xavi asked all the fans to show up in large numbers and turn the Camp Nou into a cauldron so they can cheer on and support Barcelona as they try to qualify for the semi-final. Well, that didn't happen, and it was instead the Eintracht Frankfurt fans who made their way into the Camp Nou and turned it into a cauldron. It was reported that 30,000 German fans made their way into the stadium despite only 5,000 tickets being made available to them. This fiasco anchored Xavi and the players because they felt like they were playing an away game in Germany instead of a home game at the Camp Nou. This fiasco also angered many of the fans, especially those who showed up to the games, because it was reported that they felt very unsafe during the match because German fans were constantly harassing them, throwing trash at them, and insulting them. There were even reports of German fans peeing off the stands and trashing the stadium. Now, after Eintracht Frankfurt's victory, the German fans made their way out of the stadium and they marched down the streets of Barcelona, blocking traffic, trashing the city, and celebrating their victory. Well, after this fiasco, the club launched an investigation to try to figure out how 30,000 German fans made it to the Camp Nou when only 5,000 tickets were made available to them. Well, it turns out that many of the Barcelona season ticket holders had gone out on vacation because it was a holiday when this match was played, and they sold their tickets on the third-party websites for a much higher price. And many of these sales were made to the German fans who packed the Camp Nou stadium, turning it into a home stadium for them. Well, now Barcelona have launched several initiatives in order to prevent this fiasco from happening again, because the Camp Nou should be a stadium for the club members and for the club fans. And it should always feel like a home game for the players and the coach, and it should never be turned into an away stadium. Well, these initiatives include: number 1, new member census; number 2, update of the conditions of use of the Camp Nou and Palau season tickets; number 3, voluntary term of the new digital season tickets; number 4, new criteria for season ticket name changes; number 5, better ticket price conditions for members; and number 6, purchase tickets to be digital and bearing the name of the holder. Now, without going into too much detail, some of the initiatives that Barcelona are launching are rewarding the season ticket holders for attending 85% or more of the games with discounts and special events. Also, Barcelona will try to punish those season ticket holders who miss more than 10 games by forfeiting their tickets and putting them on sale. Now, the ticket season holders will have 72 hours to reclaim their tickets once they've gone off sale. And finally, the club will punish those season ticket holders who don't attend any matches throughout the whole season by withdrawing their status as ticket holders. Another way Barcelona will be combating this issue is by issuing digital tickets that bear the ticket season holder's name, and it will make it much harder to be able to change the name on the ticket. And I'm very glad that Barcelona are doing this, because the fiasco that we saw against Eintracht Frankfurt should not happen again. So that concludes our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I shared with you. And finally, I invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news regarding FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video, and as always, Visca Barça.